Welcome back to a new video. So we are at 1374. We are ever approaching that 1400 mark. We won the last game. Hopefully we can win this one as well. I do have some groceries coming in a little bit, but it is cold enough outside where they can sit outside for a little bit, but I don't think they'll get here very much before the game is over. But we're going to see what we can do. See if we can catch another dub. Nothing really radical here. We have more hot coffee. More hot coffee in the cool Starbucks cup. And so far everything's pretty standard. Now is when Vincent needs to start thinking. Maybe I should be thinking too, but that's never stopped me this far. Alright, so kind of unpin our queen. Potentially he'll want to trade there. We can move our knight somewhere. Should take with that pawn. It's tempting then to go there, but obviously then I would lose a piece. So he's trying to bait that move, which is funny. It's cute, it's adorable. So we end up being down a pawn. Not ideal. Coffee is very hot. Es muy caliente. El café es muy caliente. My Spanish isn't very good, but I speak enough of it randomly to where I will get a Spanish Instagram ad or something every once in a while. Like, not quite that Spanish, but it's definitely listening to me practice my Spanish randomly. So my idea is to go up to there eventually. Over here so I can push the pawn up and away. That's fine if he wants to trade. It's no big deal for me. So we're still down a pawn, which is not ideal. Alright, so we'll go there. Almost just blundered my queen like an actual clown. We'll go to here. He might move. Yeah, he moves over. I'm gonna move to there. He could move over to there, but that just means I take. He could go to there, which is probably his best move. We'll just drop over to here. He might run over to there. Let's check the status of my groceries. The heat's kicking on, so if you do hear that, then I do apologize, but 'tis cold outside. Alright, I don't really want to give up this position quite, but at the same time, I kind of want to move that piece. And then one other thing I need to check. We are gonna go to there. All right. Suppose I'll go up to there. Yeah, you might have heard the heat kick on. Go to there. Gives me the ability to go to here, to all the way up to there, or just to that square. So it kind of opens up that file pretty nice for me. You could go over to there. Could do that as well. I guess I can't really give him a check there because he takes with the queen, but we go to there. He could push the pawn up again. Yep. Let's go up. Up and down and all around. We don't need to give up any space. I think it's important in a game like this to where they don't really have a way to get in, and I don't really need to make it any easier for them. Ah, little booger in my eye. So you could push that pawn down. We're just gonna keep trying to do stuff over there. I'm gonna push this pawn to here. If he pushes the queen, well, he can't really push the queen down. I guess he can, but we're gonna go to there. The idea of going to there, or to there, which would again be a checkmate. I guess here to here is probably easier. He just has to drop down. He can move either piece down. But moving the rook is probably better for him, because then, I mean, he can take that or protect there. Could move the pawn up and give that up. That's also a possibility. I could give him a check and then another check, or over and another check. So the pawn move wouldn't be losing, I don't think, entirely, but it wouldn't be the best move for him. I don't know, that move felt kind of desperate. He feels like he's in desperation mode, but he really shouldn't be. Should have done something with the pawn, address the passed pawn that I have. Now the question is, I believe I should take here, so it protects this pawn, because then I can actually still give a check there, which would mean he would have to take or drop his queen down, and then I get to take that pawn. I don't want to take here, because then he can take with the queen there, where I suppose he'd have to trade, but even if we traded, then he would still take that pawn. So the current, I think, best sequence for me is to move up to a1 to give him a check to force the trade of the queen, or at least for him to offer the trade. I won't accept it, though. It's not a fair trade, especially because I can win a pawn. That would give me a passed pawn on the a file, and then we can kind of work our way back and see if we can then trade the queen. So it goes. So I believe this was a I think I just go here anyway. And then he loses. Right? He just loses. I think it's just mate in 1. Or I guess it could be mate in 2. Yeah, he does that. And then that. There we go. We are winning every game. 9 more points up. Yeah, so there's not a ton to analyze there because I'm actually up this whole position here. So I was tied. So actually him giving me a check was a bad blunder, which is interesting. And then that was correct for me. And then that was still not good for him. And then from here, he probably should have went. No, that was still bad. Everything in this position is not good for him. I guess he could have went. Oh, that's just mate in 2. It's mate in 5. So yeah, I guess that was his best move. To give that up. Yeah, he just wasn't in a good position. He didn't put himself in a good spot there. I mean, once his queen was down, that was not entirely lost and then completely lost. Mate in 1, 2. There we go. But got another dub. So we are winning up to 1383. So pretty good for me for sure. And hopefully we can hit that 1400 sooner rather than later. Then we'll start the series of 1500. Why not? But if you made it this far, I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. Peace.